Jets taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the New England Patriots. The Patriot offense ready for their first drive, led by Mac Jones, the Heisman Trophy finalist and 15th overall selection this spring from Alabama.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Fights through, and now a crease. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yard?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on to punt for New England. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They're led by the number 2 overall pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson. And to the left side here, Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down now, it's Hall. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. These two teams, Charles, the Jets and the Patriots, great rivals in the AFCs going back to the beginning of the Super Bowl era. Been a long time. Now, of course, in the recent memory, the Patriots, they have dominated, and that's capital D dominated. But, you know, change comes eventually, and the Jets, they've got a new coach, new quarterback, and this rivalry, you feel like it could get very interesting again in a hurry.
Absolutely, because as we learned in 2020, is no longer. Tom Brady is guaranteed to win the division because he's no longer there. And we saw Buffalo take command in 2020. So this division, more open than it's been for the last 20 years or so.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Throwing Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The completion there by Mac Jones. Charles, what do you think this defense needs to do to slow down this young rookie from Alabama?
Well, as usual with a rookie, pass rush is big. Put some pressure on him and see if he can handle things in the pocket. But the other one is your defensive backs, linebackers who are covering people, they need to be on the spot because he's extremely accurate with the ball. He doesn't miss very many throws downfield, puts it right on his receivers. You have to be there to stop them at the point of the catch.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. Touchdown, Patriots! Damian Harris, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 31, Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 111 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards. And not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
On first down, it's Hall. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did. I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
So the Patriots coming out now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
blitz coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They hand this off to Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Now Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for New England. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. On 2nd and 10. Jones. Open man is born. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back to throw again. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the...
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On 2nd down, it's Hall. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Damian Harris to the Patriot offense, ready to take over again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. New England on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots will take over possession here up at the 44. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also wants...
And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll run on first down. Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Play action. Now Wilson. Space to run past the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down. Slow to get up. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They go play action now. Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown, Jets. From a yard out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And this is Parker, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And now...
The hell you over there eating on?
Munches?
Not munches. What's
first
this?
half.
And he's going to break our
You said what?
superstition, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up.
Chicken
His
enchilada.
hand doesn't hurt too
Oh, that
much
sounds
doing
good.
this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a
You
start
was
he's
asking me
off
without
to.
eating.
By the end of this game,
Oh, Mosley, you didn't have the face mask on.
he just wants to
You
continue
been
to
popping
be
his ass all game. But Mosley, in the first half, I'm telling you his stats:
Go for it.
2 sacks
Hand got inside
Mm-hmm.
the face
and 2
mask
forced
that
fumbles
time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw
and
Oh.
8 tackles.
last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their
Mm.
demise.
On the give, this is Harris.
It should have been 9 right there. They fucked me out of tackle.
Down close to the 10-yard line.
What quarter are you in?
56 yards.
I'm playing the Patriots now in the second quarter.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to
You got no
throw.
king.
Ah,
Devontae Parker, an 11-yard touchdown.
Bryce Hall got beat by Devontae.
Cut it back within a score.
Adams?
Parker.
Hmm?
Parker.
No, you want me to do what?
And the lead is down to a field goal. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Barrios going to bring this
Huh?
out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up
What'd you say?
pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably
You guys want special? You don't want to eat.
Jeremy record.
Let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J.
I wish you could have seen that bomb out through the Corey Davis.
First down there after a gain of about 12 as the
That's
clock
the
will
ball.
stop
Okay.
right now for the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando.
What's good, bro?
Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around
All right, Josh.
the second week of the regular season.
I listened to the album today.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few
Only
first
Cuban
downs
links?
on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them
Yeah.
something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Incarcerated Scarfaces and Galatians. What? It's Galatians of Ice and Rainy Days. It's another one I'm missing. But yeah, those are the ones.
To throw is Wilson.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
And it's caught.
I think I got to about like song 9.
Goal line at the 3. And with that completion, he got north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always...
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh. Oh, they were trying to pass that, but cool. But yeah, no, I started listening to it in the afternoon. That's why I didn't finish it. Well, I ain't got no games to play. And to me, it looked like we got the Red Dead squad. Penalized how? Well, I mean, if you give us a good time clock or a good sim time, what you want to do? At 12 o'clock every night? I can do that. Yeah, for the next month, I'll be playing all mine too. Yeah, I beat the brakes off the Davises last night. It was a Davis beatdown. Josh, Knuckles got to play Tion. Yep, in the Coach League, Panthers versus Dolphins. Oh yeah, yeah. I put hands on Tion in both leagues, and he got to see me again. He didn't leave that game with the right kind of attitude. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to say week 18. That's supposed to be etched in your mind. Like, yeah, I'm gonna see you again. But when you see me, be sure to stay quiet. And I'll take it personally. Again. Like I said, I was telling B about it, and he the one who said it. He's like, bro, I don't know why people don't understand that. Yeah, they about to get these hands too. Uh, they should be playing right now. Yeah, which league? Hope it ain't the coach league. Damn, back to back L's. Like I said, hands will be dealt. Yeah, week 14 is pointless taking a bye week. Coach league. Do I play anybody else? I think I had a Larry match. I think I did. Oh no, it was just Knuckles and Pops and T. Man, I didn't get to get my Knuckles game, man. Nigga, how you down here by yourself? You still misstrapped. B? Yeah, B in here? I thought over there focused. Either over there focused or his mic off. such thing as halfway crook. Mm. You gonna get these hands. She's not at home. Hey, yo, I am bodying you, kid. Like, you can't stop me. That's a block. Damn. Not the Adi. She sent you to the voicemail. Did she see what her phone did? Ugh. We to be. Why are you running? Why are you running? About to get foo fop. What's up? How you messed that up, son? You did that. You never even been a fact. About to get foo fop. Mm. And just getting richer. 10 years, 375 million. Yes. Dang, what happened now? She fell out the window? Hell no. Nice. Off the backboard. Halley hoop. I said a Halley hoop. Name was King. Rode a horse. Ah, come on. Those are normal numbers. I was on me. What happened? Who? Me? What I got? How many I got? Uh, Makes sense. Uh, Teddy Bridgewater. 15. Dang. I don't even be throwing the ball like that. How many you got? No, you said 24. So you got the most? Most of the T on the Pops came from me. I had to get foo fopped. LB. Two and 85 running. Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna make the top 20. 'Ten. Oh, so I'm at the bottom of the top 10. So I'm like at number 10. Cool. I'm doing it better though. My lyrics getting me Grammys. How am I not? How many yards do I average? Ha! See, doing it better. Now I'm playing. Yep. It's mimic madness. It's bizarro world. When? What game? Oh yeah, the Titans. Oh yeah, yeah, the Titans. Yeah, hey, bro, it got personal. Yeah, threw a little bit of ice on it. You know what I'm saying? It was after about a week. He was good. Right. Mhm. Man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? My boy Roy said it. Everybody, damn, wait, could have been his foot. Could have made that. At least you got best running back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? At least you got, what no, got best quarterback? T-Lar. Because he too many interceptions, son. Mm. AFC. Oh, he got no trade. That man said Drake. I'm out here having a my career game in the rec. Cheddar, bang, cheddar, bang. All that kind of rain, yes, that kind of rain.
Turn the oven on. It's gonna take about 15 minutes to cook.
Cookies?
No, some fries like a real crispy,
Crispy.
crispy and salty. It's a pricking thing, man. Good shit, PJ.
Salsa. Salsa?
Hell yeah, watching the game.
Are you trying to get in some Shmongus with us?
Some what?
Shmongus?
Shumungus.
Shmongus?
We up into it right now.
Oh, dang.
You have to go right now?
Yeah, Josh up for it.
You gotta run some more. You gotta run some Dead by Daylight too, bro.
Which one either or?
A quick what?
Oh, well, you go do a quick 30. I'm gonna do a quick 30.
Hold on.
But like I said, if you going to the gym, I'm gonna go ahead and go over there, man. Alright, I'm done.
What's a quick 30?
Workout.
Oh, okay. That's what y'all doing. I feel it. Oh, no, nigga, I'm on the game all night.
Yeah, he off work.
Hell yeah. Alright, bet.
Cut the mic off. We don't want to hear domestic violence in the back. What are you looking at?
Y'all niggas dumb. Hey, this nigga Max Streaks, bro. I'll start calling this nigga Dr. Seuss, like Flight be calling him. Because this nigga right here, like his shooting motion is beautiful.
I'm not, man. You got a hand in. Yeah.
And one, Gabe.
Rudy?
Gabe,
Hey, where is Rudy?
Rudy Gay? He played for Utah, I think.
His name, you said Gabe or Gay?
I said Gabe, G-A-B-E. Gabe.
Oh, I thought that man's name was Gay Vincent. I'm like, oh, yo.
Who named this nigga? Not Gay Vincent. His mama did. His mama hated his ass. What's your name? Gay Vincent. Gay Vincent. Just call me Vincent. Hell no, I ain't calling you nothing.
I ain't calling you nothing.
Hey, bro. Hey, did I tell you a joke about what turtles and lesbians have in common?
This one sounds familiar. Got something to do with the shell?
Nuh-uh.
What is it?
They both eat plastic.
That's hilarious. I thought it was chocolate on plastic.
Oh, that would have been a good one. I guess you say a joke anyway. You won't. Chocolate plastic is funny too.
Hey, you want to hear one of the worst, corniest jokes I ever came up with?
What?
What? Oh, what do you call it? What? How to say it?
I got another one for you too.
Oh yeah. What do you call a group of fish not going to class?
What?
Playing hooky.
It's so corny, but it's funny. Hey, I got one for you.
What's up?
Why do gay dudes always leave the cruise first?
Wow.
Because they got their shit packed the night before. Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's not right at all. Okay, so you're playing 3-2 zone.
Wow. 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 Wow.
That's good defense, though. They had to work for that shot.
He was so good at that. I mean, that's a difficult shot there. That floater on the baseline. But Tobias Harris knocking down a much-needed basket for his team. First place for Tobias Harris since the 126 mark of the first quarter. Holding a fifth.
So you want to get the workout in, or we skipping?
Here in Miami.
Huh?
Watching the NBA playoffs on
I mean, it's up to me. I'm cool either way. I just work out while I'm playing my game. I got to.
Oh, damn, look, I'm broadcasting on this goddamn game. Nigga, I'm tripping.
Zerline now for the PAT.
State and
Might have to take all that out.
Take what out?
I forgot I was broadcasting, bro. This motherfucker been paused the whole time. So I gotta edit and take all that shit out. How long it's been paused?
Yeah, like I said, if you don't want to work out, I just, like I said, I incorporate working out with my gaming. So, what you want to do? You take one more day off and we go tomorrow? What you want to do? All right. TikTok away. Steak and eggs and eggs
Eggs
and
and
steaks.
steak. Classic.
Delicious.
Woo! Michael Clemens off the edge.
You still in that same game?
Bro, this is the same game I'm playing. I had to go do some stuff.
Oh. Move it down to the side like I'm Big Papa. Baby. Hey, man. Move. Boy.
Damn.
Well, what who I want to be? Oh, Golden Week. What's Golden Week? Ooh, what Shadow Warrior? That's the game you put hands on somebody?
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they're forced to punt the fourth as this one's away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are.
Out of the way, Zach. Good shit.
And how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to
Whoa. Shit.
to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus.
My O-line is really pretty good. I ain't gonna cap.
That does you no good.
What's Samurai Shoulder?
From the gun on third down. Wilson. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
I can't believe they disrespecting like this.
What?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, DJ done put the same game out for 3 different systems.
What, you want the new one or what?
Yeah, ain't no new one. It's the same game.
What the fuck?
Yes, same game.
I thought they was coming out with a you know, the new city and all that shit.
Nope, same game.
Oh, that's some whole ass niggas with that bullshit.
Exactly.
Hold on, real quick, dude.
Out. Ham and steaks and eggs and steak. I got most of these games. Sheesh. I plays a lot of anime. And I didn't believe another game is. something in my soul. Something, Cody Road. It's all good, dude.
All right, you got back.
Chimney
What you playing?
in my soul. Something, Cody Road. What's up?
Boy, your ass is stupid. And look at him seeing in my soul. Something, Cody Rose.
I just seen a TikTok.
Oh shit. That song actually goes hard though.
It do. We just gotta learn the words to it.
I know some of the words.
Alright, well.
Hey, you know what's funny, fool? When the Miz told Cody Rhodes, nigga said you broke the budget of fireworks. This nigga do have the most fireworks out of everybody in the goddamn wrestling.
True.
This nigga got the smoke come out, then he got the fireworks, then he do the woes, and the fireworks come out. Then he get in the ring, then more fireworks. Like, god damn, nigga, what the fucking fireworks you need?
What? Oh, you disrespected. What week we in? Oh, we in week 10. Well, I just lost Denzel Ward.
Well, what happened?
He don't want to resign.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ain't got the money, bro.
His punk ass.
Well, I got Greedy Williams back.
That's good.
I guess I'm finna have to get Troy Hill. Matter of fact, nope. Hey, guess what, Denzel Ward? You riding a pine pony.
You playing Jordan right now? Oh, you
Nah,
in week
it's
10.
week 10.
I forgot you just said week 10.
Well, come on in, rookie. Oh, I'm tripping. I still got Greg Newsom.
You playing franchise tag?
Probably could.
Well, do you want a franchise tag?
No. If you don't want to be here, I ain't gonna make him be here.
I feel you on that one.
You know what I'm saying? I got a rookie I've been trying, you know what I'm saying? I've been like,
Who the
man, I don't know what
hell
I'm gonna
eats
start this
popcorn
week.
at a basketball game? Like, I don't think popcorn is a basketball
Yeah.
snack.
Yeah, you got like nachos, beef jerky, cotton candy,
You
and
know what I'm
then
saying? Not no damn popcorn. Man, watch no damn movie. Let's go.
Brandon Gibson.
We got about 20.
20 what?
Well, 7-3-53.
In the soul, something Cody Road.
Adrenaline in the soul.
What? AJ Green. I had AJ Green on my practice squad. Get out of here. Let me see. I don't remember having no AJ Green on my practice squad. Hold on. I had AJ Green on my practice squad. Hold on.
Do you?
I don't remember having no AJ Green on my practice squad.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's see, Mike. Because it just like AJ Green. What's AJ Green?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.